Well, so family, just giving thanks and praises. You know I always do that to whoever you might believe you're created to be, whether it is or her. Anyway, like we all know, like my friend called me and tell me, did you hear about the leak of information that the Pentagon had on Russia and Ukraine? That the military surveillance people had all the information on how to strategize and fight against Russia? Paperwork. It got out. A whole bunch of information got out from the Pentagon Secret Service people about Russia and the Ukraine war and all of the information, how to strategize the war. And I'm thinking, how come all this information get leaked out and no person knows this information? No, they can't figure out how long it's being leaked out, who leaked it out, how far it's being spread. They don't know nothing, but all they know that the information get leaked out. And all I had to say is this: we are in the center of crisis. That means that all hidden lies have to surface. So don't care whatever they do under the table, it have to surface. So the leaking that they're talking about of information got out. Nothing cannot be hidden no more. And like I said, they are having information, secret information on the Ukraine and Russia, spying on them. But they're concerned about a little balloon that flying from China over here spying on us, but they want to spy on people and nobody can spy on them. That's like double standards, man. I mean, if you can spy on me, I'll spy on you too. You guys can't spy on me, they can't spy on you. Anyway, folks, listen, this clip I'm going to put here is just for information and awareness purpose only. I do not own the right to this clip. Do not own the right to this clip. Hang on, folks. Here we go, folks. Listen to it carefully.
Top U.S. officials are seeking to contain the damage from the surfacing of highly classified military documents on the war. The documents include briefing slides mapping out Ukrainian military positions and U.S. assessments of its allies' support for Kyiv. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin told reporters Tuesday no one knows for sure right now where these documents came from.
We take this very seriously, and we will continue to investigate and turn over every rock until we find the source of this and the extent of it.
Asked whether Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky should alter his plans for an expected spring counteroffensive against Russia, Austin had this to say.
They will fight the enemy and not be driven by a specific plan. They have a great plan to start, but only President Zelensky and his leadership really know the full details.
I'll say this about that. There are two people of the same color fighting. Why should I have any comment to make on it? That's all I have to say about that.
Of that plan.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken was asked about the damage the leaks might cause to the trust of U.S. allies to share intelligence in the future.
Let me just say with regard to broadly allies and partners and these documents, we have engaged with allies and partners at high levels over the past days, including to reassure them about our own commitment to safeguarding intelligence and, of course, our commitment to our security partnerships.
One of the more damaging leaks pertained to the U.S. and its ally, South Korea.
One of the leaks was that the U.S. was apparently listening to conversations inside the South Korean government, trying to figure out were the South Koreans going to finally agree to sell ammunition to us that we could either directly give to Ukraine or that we could be used to replace what we gave to Ukraine. So it was this, in that case, I believe it was us listening to the South Korean government, trying to understand what they were thinking.
Another expert told VOA that the leak is not as bad as others in the past, but there is one aspect that he is worried about.
The one risk, I would say, is the use of this intelligence for information operations or for even disinformation. So we've already seen examples of certain PowerPoint slides with numbers and figures being released, and then seeing a similar PowerPoint slide with the numbers altered or changed to suit a certain narrative. So then you're going to have this big question about the authenticity of not the initial leak, but of all the documents that are going to now be floating around.
Ukraine's defense ministry has accused Russia of being behind the leaks. Intelligence experts say the leaked document with casualty numbers was altered to cut the number of Russian soldiers killed by more than half, before surfacing on pro-Russian Telegram channels. A Kremlin spokesperson said Moscow was well aware that the United States and NATO were involved in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine before the leak surfaced. Cindy Sain, VOA News.
Okay, folks, there you have it. All hidden lies have to come out. So if you spy on me, I'm going to spy on you. I'm out of here. Peace out. One up. Subscribe, thumbs up, share, like, leave a comment. I'm out of here. Peace out. One love.